when tourists end their U.S. trip with shoplifting charges.
On October 17th, 2024, officers were called to Walmart after 3 individuals attempted to shoplift.
Where are you from?
Like
What country?
originally from India, but living in Australia at the moment.
Australia?
Yeah.
So you do that in Australia? Did
Why'd you start laughing? Why? It's funny. He opens his mouth and my wife starts laughing. That's just rude. That's just rude. Oh.
Did you ever do that in Australia?
Yeah.
Just take stuff without paying for anything?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you don't do that over there, what makes you think you do this here? It doesn't make sense, right? Yeah. Good?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's head back. So you've been here less than a month
Yes.
and you're pulling stuff like this.
Yeah.
That's not a good start to your stay here in the United States. I don't think it is. Do you have is there a third person with you other than you and the young lady in the office?
Yeah, sister.
Your sister's here in Walmart?
Yeah.
Why? Why? I think, because it really depends on the state you're in. I think they heard that in the U.S. you can steal. I think in the, like, what I heard recently is it's gone up to like 1,500 in like the state of California. If you steal any, like the amount of items worth less than 1,500, you can't even be charged. You can't even be charged. I think it's actually gone up though. So it's insane. It's insane. There's like no understanding. There's no understanding, no logic to it. But I'm pretty sure he was like, oh, in the U.S. you could steal X amount of things without being charged. He's probably not in California, so it doesn't work.
Where's she at?
No idea.
You don't know.
At that
Ran
moment,
away.
the sister was being escorted into the loss prevention office.
I hate how I can tell that they're Indian. I hate how I can tell. It used to, I used to never be able to notice this stuff. Never, because I just didn't care. Now I can see it. I can see it. There's just something about how like they carry themselves. I can just tell. I can just tell. Like brother kind of walks the same way. He has like that kind of walk. I don't know how to explain it, but you can just tell. There's like an essence the guys have and an essence the women have, and you can just tell. And with like most Americans, it's like a superiority complex. Well, most Californian, I will say.
Go ahead and take a seat. Oh.
You can decide it.
Oh, searching.
Stand out here with both of them. I'm going to interview the other one first.
Okay. Do you guys have IDs?
And not the passport.
That was a little weird to me. Again, I'll never understand. I'm sorry. I'll never understand how close brothers and sisters are. Again, I never had sisters. I only had brothers growing up. But it just seems weird to me. It just seems weird to me. Like that hug he gave her just seemed like a little too close. Oh, because that seems like the move of a lover to me in my head. Yeah. But it's not like the around the waist. It's around the shoulder. There's a difference. You don't grab a woman from around the waist. It just seems weird to me. Yeah. I don't know. Again, I don't have sisters like that, but it became mad common in Indian community of Washington and Oregon states. I don't know, but apparently it's very common.
Okay. So did you explain?
Bro, why would you steal? I don't understand these people. I don't either. I don't.
Okay.
That was not like something not planned. We just have to give to somebody as a gift. That what we stolen as a stuff, not nothing.
So it's a gift. Oh, it's just a gift. That's a gift.
nothing else. We just stole it. We just have to give somebody as a gift some chocolates and something. So that's why we just stole it. That's just some of the short of money. So nothing else. We just stole it.
I gotcha. I understand, but you gotta keep this in mind.
Yeah, I know, but I really
A gift is gotta be given to somebody from you, not from another person. That's what you guys are trying to
And not from a store. You don't just steal something and hand it to someone else. Yeah, it just like because technically that's there is someone who there was a streamer, a retarded kid streamer who handed something to someone who was walking out of a store and said, "Oh, it's bought and paid for. This is for you." And he got removed for like 5 days because it's theft. It's literally theft. You're literally encouraging someone to steal, and yeah, it's theft.
do, right?
Absolutely understand. I really made a mistake. I'm really sorry about that.
Okay.
Saying sorry doesn't change the fact of what you did.
It's still a crime. You guys understand that?
I know.
Okay. The worst that could happen,
So, where do they get deported back to? Australia or India? Yeah, it'd be weird to send them back to India, but Australia, yeah, deport them back to Australia. They have money to go to the U.S., but don't have money to buy chocolate. Yeah, I mean, chocolate is incredibly expensive here in the U.S., but that doesn't everything. Everything is expensive here in the U.S. Everything, and they're at a Walmart. They're at a Walmart, which is like by far the cheapest place to go for groceries, for food, for everything. If they were at a Target, that would be a different thing. But they're at a Walmart. Oh, bro, these excuses are so stupid. Yeah, I think they're hoping to get off. I think they're hoping to get off.
you guys go to jail, the best that could happen is that you guys would just go home and we go from there.
I wasn't trying to.
What do you?
Put them on the table for me and switch. I'm gonna talk to man.
Arizonas are not expensive. Are you talking about those drinks? Are you talking about those drinks? Those are expensive, especially in the U.S. Everything in the U.S. is ridiculously overpriced. Ridiculously overpriced. When I can go to India and pay for like the exact same thing with like 10 cents. A nickel even. With a nickel, I can get far more. Canadian truckers carrying Fent into USA, but nobody freaking cares. I guess we'll find out more about that.
So yeah, the worst that could potentially happen, like I said,
$1's
either
too
jail
much.
time, you might spend maybe a day or two. But the best that could happen is you guys go home and then you guys have, a court date. How long have you been here in the United States?
2.5 years.
2.5 years? Is this the first time you've ever been in trouble?
I don't buy this much. I'm normally buying $30. I have all the time bills,
Not to
$30.
explain yourself. It's okay. Just relax. Take a deep breath. All right. I know it's the first thing. You guys never been in trouble with law enforcement, right?
Yeah, it's always great when you see these videos and it's like all these adults, their faces are shown, but every time a kid's on frame, they're blacked out. I absolutely love that. That's just how it's supposed to be. Let all the adults get doxxed. But the kids should be protected.
Never phone.
Okay. So,
We just have to give somebody as a gift, nothing else. It's our
your husband was saying that you guys had like $200 or $300, right?
sorry.
Your husband was saying that you guys had like $200 or $300.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So this one's the sister. No, this one's the husband. This one's the sister. I don't know. It's all weird. It's all weird.
But I'm gonna pay because I have a card.
Whatever you had that you paid for, that's what you're taking home. Anything else?
Yeah, but I.
What? Switch.
Just step back here. Just hang out right here. Both of you guys just hang out on that side.
You're gonna tell brother he can shoplift? You know what? Let's see what happens. We should actually do that. Yeah. But that's not how it works. Yeah, that's not how it works. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's just not how it works. This is not India. They're behaving as if they're in India. It shows how law and order is in India, that people develop habit of it. The thing is, I don't think they do this in India. I really doubt that. I have a feeling that they're doing it in the US because they feel like it just, yeah, it's a free country and it's less likely. Oh, it's wealthy. It's wealthy. Everything's free. No. That's a socialist nation. America is not a socialist nation. It's a capitalist nation, which means you need to buy for everything. I mean, India technically kind of was a socialist nation. Kind of. Which is why it was in poverty for so long. And then it became more of, it's now pushing into a capitalist nation. And guess what? India's starting to become one of the top world powers as soon as it becomes more capitalist. Go figure. I can guarantee they are from Haryana. Yeah, I don't know where that's at. I do not. Oh, it's a north. Yeah, I don't know. Indian sounds Indian to me. I'm just gonna say it. I don't know what it is about the accents. No matter what. Well, I guess because it's all originates from Sanskrit, right? The majority of languages. So that's why they all kind of sound familiar, whether it's a Tamil or Telugu or Hindi or I guess even Punjab. Like when they start speaking English, they all have that same kind of accent because there's some kind of inflection on certain words and certain syllables and certain that it comes across a certain way. That's why it always seems to sound the same to all Westerners, because it has the same kind of original language. India is socialist, secular country even today. It's gotten more capital over the past decade. You could see with a lot of what it's been pushing forward. But yeah, it's still somewhat socialist, secular.
Yeah, here for vacation.
He's here for vacation?
Yeah.
Wait, but you've been there for 2 years. You've been there for 2 years. How are you there for vacation?
You're gonna be here.
So they are going day after tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow's your last day? Okay, so you're flying back. Alright. You guys seem like it's just a lapse of judgment, right? So that's the thing. And it's unfortunate, I get it. But is it worth it? Right?
It's not a lapse of judgment. It's $397.
I don't mind that. So, $397. That's a lot of stuff.
It's not a lapse of judgment. She just had to open the door and let him know. It's just like, because here the male officer is being all kind and be like, oh, they're foreigners. I should be polite. I shouldn't be demeaning. They don't know any better. They're from a barbaric nation. They don't know any better. And then the woman opens the door just like, yeah, they were stealing $397 worth of stuff.
You've never been in trouble with law enforcement, is that correct? No, you haven't? Or yes, you have.
Sorry?
Have you been in trouble?
Like this?
Yes.
No.
Okay, have you been in trouble in general?
Yeah.
No. Okay. So hopefully that should help a little bit. But she'll let you know what happens next. If I was in charge of this investigation, I'm just being honest with you guys, all three of you would go to jail.
Yes. Take him to jail. Take him to jail. It's that simple. Take him to jail. If you steal, life happens. Basically. If you steal, you should, like, that's the thing. People should, you just shouldn't break the law. Now, I could understand like a weird law where you need to clap 3 times before entering the building. There are places that have laws which just don't seem like common sense. But like in Europe, targeting little kids, being a gang around and targeting little kids and women, no, definitely not. Or entering a country illegally, absolutely not. It's illegal. You're already breaking the law. There are so many things that are just like, You should know those laws going into a nation. What is breaking the law there? And I don't mean the ones like clapping your hands 3 times. I mean, what is considered like a massive violation? And it's just like, yeah, taking advantage. Like, I wouldn't go to India and just expect it to be barbaric and then start doing whatever I want because, oh, it's a barbaric nation. It's like, no, you learn the laws and you respect the nation. It's that simple. It's that simple. India is sort of like Europe in terms of different languages and culture, an umbrella of greater Hindu values. Yeah, I guess. Except, well, Britain is becoming more of a Middle Eastern nation. I'll say it that way. A Middle Eastern nation. And a lot of the rest of Europe is starting to go that route too.
It's me, but I'm not in charge.
And I guess in India is actually dealing with that as well. Yeah, India has been dealing it with ever since the partition, honestly. Ever really since the partition, India's been dealing with, well, becoming more of a Middle East nation. Oh,
I'm not in charge.
you know what I mean.
Okay? I'm not in charge. Just keep that in mind. I'm not in charge. Okay, she's the one in charge. Now that you know what's going to happen next.
I don't like that. I don't like how he's like, oh, whatever happens, it's not on me. It's not on me. I would take you to jail, but it's not on me. No. No, you go like, it's not up to me. It's up to the officer behind who's interrogating you. It's up to the officer who's interrogating you. What she says goes. You don't go like, oh, it's not up to me.
Put them. You can put them.
You going, sir?
Put one in another chair. Hold up. Close real quick. I don't like when people be like, it was a mistake. No. A mistake is you pass it and it didn't ring.
And you thought it did.
Another thing is you putting everything, running to the car, putting stuff, coming back and filling up another bag. That was intentional.
Yeah, that's
And he was like, oh, but it wasn't.
Oh my gosh. They ran to the car. Tried to put it all away, and then tried to do it again. There was no mistake. There is no mistake. Oh, I'm sorry. It was just a gift. It was just some chocolate as a gift. Oh my gosh. After this, they won't even steal a candy from a child. No. After this, they will only steal candy from children.
For us, it was a gift for someone else. 333. Lo que no tienen, no regala. Like, real talk.
It's true. I told her, like, if you can't afford it.
I would normally take you 3, but I don't fit all 3 in the car. I'm cutting you the break so that you can bail them out of jail. Do you understand? So now you have to use the money that you could have used to...
Letting her loose so she could take the other 2. The one who's apparently been here for like a year and a half, or 2 years and 2.5 years, and then taking the other 2 so she can bail them out.
Pay for their groceries originally to bail your brother and your sister-in-law out of jail so that they can make it home.
I called it. That was his wife. That was his wife. I told you it was weird. I told you it was uncomfortable. I was right. I love getting vindicated like this. Oh my gosh. I told you it was weird. I told you. Because it wasn't an arm hug. It was down on the waist. It seemed awkward because they were talking about brother, sister. And I'm like, no. That's not right. That's not right. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Yes. It was his wife. Oh my gosh.
On their flight on time. Regardless of if they they're going to jail and everything happens, if they have a court date and they have to come back, they're going to have to set it up and come back or never come back to America, whichever one. So they're going to have to handle whatever the legal things are through you, okay? I'll probably put the bail, it'll probably be $50 per person.
What?
So it's $500 whenever they see the judge. So it'll be $500 for each, but you only pay 10%. So you're going to pay $50 and $50 depending whatever I put the bail at, okay? And then they'll call you from their phones or wherever from the jail and tell you to come pick them up. Okay? I don't know when. I only arrest. I don't do the court stuff. You keep saying please. It has nothing to do with that. If you want to ask for forgiveness, you can.
Welcome to the U.S. No, exactly. If brother did something stupid, well, it's his fault for doing something stupid. Yeah. He'd have a story to tell, that's for sure. It'd be like, he'd go back to India and be like, hey guys, I got arrested. And then he'd probably link the camera footage and everything. Oh, just because it'd be fun. These people are stupid. Yeah, these people don't realize that there are consequences to their actions. It's that simple. It's that simple. I mean, every action has a consequence. And it's funny because, like, you would think they'd be like, karma would affect them. I guess they didn't think it would affect them this quickly. This quickly and this harshly. Because especially if you're coming from another nation, you went from India to Australia, then Australia to the US, and you're thinking everything will be exactly the same. And then, nope, absolutely not.
Talk to whoever you religiously believe in. Do you have any questions to me about the case?
I know what I do right now.
Right now, you take their stuff. You guys are cool with her taking whatever is your bags.
If they understood that much math, then why would they steal? I don't think understanding math, because let's be honest, I don't understand much about math. I got to algebra, and then all the problems I was solving, the teachers kept telling me I wasn't solving them correctly, even though I was showing my proofs. So I basically gave up on math after that. But they probably have a higher math education than I do. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with that. A lot of it, I feel, is like the thrill of doing something. And a lot of people, they probably had done it a few times before, where it was just something small every now and then. And then finally they got to the point where they just wanted to steal a ton of stuff, or they had done that a few times, just were never caught. And this is the first time they've been caught.
Okay, you take your bags, your groceries that you paid for, and you go home. And you wait for them to give you a call and tell you to pick them up. And then you have to come with money, because you can't steal them out of jail. You're gonna have to bring money, bail them out, and then they can go home, and they'll give you the court.
I like her.
The correction side will give you guys instructions as far as what they need to do with the charges, and then yours will come in the mail later. Okay? Any questions for me?
So I'm waiting for the call.
I mean, I think because people in India can get away with negotiating with police, that's what she's requesting out of habit to get away. Well, I can't say firsthand. I know it's different, and like one of two things can happen. You can either negotiate your way out, or you just get hit by the officer and then you're allowed to go. But I don't think there's actually you're written up, or unless you do like an actual big crime. That could also be like, that's the thing. It's just like it's very at the officer's own convenience. But in the US, it's different. There is a law to every single thing, and the officers have to go according to the law. And since they're on camera 24/7 now, they literally do everything by the book. Yeah, Aditya could be the reason. Aditya? Why? I don't know what that means. In India, few women do steal, shoplift for the sake of the thrill. Yeah. I know that happens in like... I guess someone's comments were being deleted. I know that happens in the sake of like so in like the rich areas, like the really rich areas, their highest crime rate is like a rich woman wanting the thrill of stealing like a toothbrush or stealing a candy bar. And that's it. They just pocket it or put it in their purse. They don't steal bags and bags and bags of stuff. They just steal that. And the thing is, like a lot of those richer neighborhoods know the women that steal, know the women, like the rich and affluent women that do it. Like they'll steal like a $5 item, but then they end up buying that in that same shopping day, like $600 of like hair care product and makeup and stuff. Oh, that's what you, that's what you were talking about. Okay. Yeah. Hey, I've always seen as your name is way too long. I can't pronounce the other half. Aditya is my name. He was saying to me, yeah. That could be the reason. That actually does seem right. But at the same time, I don't know if negotiating with the police is normal.
They'll give you a call when they're ready to be picked up. They'll call you from the jail. I have your number and I'll give it to them.
from for today?
I already told you 10 times. I don't know when. It doesn't matter when they were leaving because you guys decided to do commit your crime. So the plane isn't going to stop because you guys decided you wanted to steal and then they've been arrested. Your plane, if they miss it, they miss it. It is what it is. You have to reschedule it, okay? So you can leave and they're not trespassing you or anything like that. Just pay attention for that, okay?
That's going to be probably, so the US to Australia, that's the same distance as the US to India, basically. So, and going to a first world, like Australia, not really a first world, but you know what I mean? It's more expensive than it is flying to India. So odds are that's like several $1,000s that they won't be getting back either.
No,
For some
you're
chocolates.
You're not trespassed.
For several bags of chocolates. Why there is no arrest in the context of files, just curiously asking. Sadly, Europe is the only one having fun with that. There absolutely needs to be a massive arraignment and just grabbing all these politicians, all these CEOs, all these massive $1 million, completely removing everything from their bank accounts and flooding it back into the communities because, it's insane. It's insane. It's just absolute corruption. Absolute corruption. Crying is not a solution. No, it is not. No, it is not. I would have been more brutal as that cop. Yeah. You got to, because there is no talking with people like this. There is none.
But what I'm saying is you can now grab your stuff and go.
A minute.
I'm going to deal with them.
A minute longer to the video. Crying's not going to do nothing.
Have a good day.
Get going. Have a good day. That's just diabolical. Oh, respect to that officer. Oh,
Go ahead.
remind people it's not Europe, it's
Yes,
whatever. Yeah, it's
Go.
the US.
You standing here it's making me take longer with them. Go. Wait, I need you to grab one.
Get going.
You what?
Grab one.
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you.
Where we need to go?
Police car. Or anyone?
No.
Congratulations.
We made them.
Stand right there. Stand right there against the car.
All three were charged with petty theft. Later, they would have the charges dropped after each completed a pre-trial diversion program.
Look at that. Buckled in and everything.
Yeah. If that was now, it would be far worse. Like, that's the thing, because that was 2 years ago. That was like during Biden's the end of his term. Now that like ICE is actually doing their job, which for 4 years they weren't doing their job, which is how it got so bad here in the US, that it would have been immediately, it would have just been calling ICE officers, and then it would be figuring out which nation to send them to. Honestly, knowing ICE, they probably would have sent them each to, since they're a married couple, sent one to Australia and one to India. Separating families. Oh, yeah, no regret. Absolutely no regret. That's insane. That's insane. I don't know. I weirdly see some Indians who live a few years in Australia and somehow when they go to states, they turn out miserable. I don't know, a pattern, I guess. I guess they're expecting certain things to be the same in the US as it is in Australia when it's completely different. In Australia, everything wants to eat you alive. In the US, not so much. Only the police. As long as you don't break the law. Oh my God.
You guys got a video? It was so bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait like that.